Hola, hi, and welcome to the Mind, Body, and Soul of Flamenco workshop. This is the place to be if you want to dance flamenco with conviction and confidence and passion and intention. Ole, whether you are a new beginner or you have plenty of experience but you want to reignite your practice, this is the place to be. So I am Rina Orellana, and I've been teaching flamenco for over 15 years, but I've been dancing for 25, and I've taught dancers young and old, from new beginners all the way to advanced dancers, and helping them to dance on their own in tablao. And this video series is, we're going to dig in deep to the mind, body, and soul of flamenco. And I'll tell you what that means in just a little bit. But in this first video training, we're going to focus on the body. Even though it's mind, body, soul, we're going to start off with the body. Before we dig in deep, I want to share a little bit about my journey. I started off just like you. I didn't grow up in Spain. I didn't grow up in a flamenco family. I started dancing as an adult, and now I've dedicated my life to this wonderful dance form, and I aspire to be just like those dancers that I've seen on stage, just expressing themselves, dancing their hearts out. I wanted to be that way. And I struggled through all the same struggles that any dancer learning from the very beginning experiences. Getting out of compás, being able to identify the palos. Okay, if you're a beginner, that a compás means the rhythm. The palos means the different styles of rhythms. And we'll go over that a little bit later. But those are the things I aspired to be, and those are the struggles that I had, and I'm sure that many of you have experienced the same thing. But through my years of practice, I realized that dancing flamenco, of course, is so much more than just learning choreographies and learning dance techniques. There's a secret language to it, and it takes a while to figure it out, but you can too. And the way you start figuring it out is actually taking a step back. You have to dig in deep to that mind, body, and soul connection of flamenco. And what does that mean? Well, about the mind, it means about understanding the language and that structure, because once you have that, then you can build upon your actual technique. The body is the technique and all the choreographies that you learn, right? And then the soul is the essence of it. That's when you are able to express yourself completely. But that's a lot to think about, right? The mind, body, soul, the palos, the language, the being able to express yourself. Where do we begin? Well, that's what we're going to go over in this video. It all begins with compás. Compás is that rhythm. Compás is the heartbeat of flamenco. Without the compás, you are not dancing. You are not expressing yourself. You're just flopping around. So the compás is the basic element of everything. And you can be a brand new beginner, and as long as you have that compás, you can still dance beautifully. Now, if you are more advanced, you already intellectually know, oh yeah, I need the compás. But if you anchor onto that compás, then you are even more able to express yourself, because you can have that compás inside of you, and you can be able to actually improvise and just be able to live in that moment. So the first way that we work with the compás is with palmas, and that's the hand clapping. And this will be applicable, of course, for new beginners and advanced dancers. If you're a new beginner, you're going to just start learning that compás, right? And then more advanced dancers, you're going to start playing around with the compás, being able to identify, where those accents are and how to play around with it. So let's begin. So in flamenco, the majority of the rhythm of the compás is in 12 count. There are some that are in 4 counts, and some that are counted in 5s, and sometimes in 6s. But what we're going to focus on is what's the majority in a 12 count. So when I say the compás, it means the rhythm in general, like staying in rhythm. We're going to dance to the rhythm, but also it means like one measure. So one compás of this means, 1 count of 12, or four compasses would be 4 counts of 12. So But the thing with flamenco, that the compás, it starts on 12 and ends on 10. What? So let me explain. So it's 12 and then we go to 1. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So when a dancer ends, she's going to end on 10. And then the compás starts up again on 12. So the accents are 12, 3, 6, 8, 10. Okay? And if you want to kind of have a different way to think about it, remember the song, I want to be in America. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's in a 12 count rhythm. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A little fast, but let's slow it down. But you can kind of hear that right away. So again, we have 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so if you are a more advanced dancer, you can like skip over to the next section while I finish up with the new beginners here, or you can kind of revisit, like, do you really feel that compás? Get those accents really strong. So let's apply these palmas to a little bit of solo compás. Solo compás just means the drum machine. So there's no guitars, no singing, just like a metronome. All right, so here, let's start 9, 10, and 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, and 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. Now, how can you hear where that 12 is? Bum, bum, bum. Da, da, dun, da, da, dun. And 12. And 2, 3. Da, da, dun, da, da, dun. And 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. And 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. Now, let's make it a little bit more complicated by doing the palmas that are more syncopated. So we have ba, da, gan, da, da, gan, da, da, ga, dan, da, ga, dan. So let's start it. 12 and 2, 3. Okay? Da, ga, dan, da, ga, dan. And 12 and 2, 3, and 5, 6. Try that again. 9, 10, and ba, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, ba. Da, ga, dan, da, ga, dan. And 12, and 2, 3, and 5, 6. All right, so now we're going to complete the compás. And ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, da, da. Da, ga, dan, da, ga, dan. And 12, and 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12, and 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, da, 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 ga, dan, da, ga, dan, and ba, ba, bum, ba, da, ga, da, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ole. So now let's speed it up just a little bit. Okay, here we go. And ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, da, da. 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12, and 2, 3, and 5, 6. Da, ga, dun, da, ga, dun. And 12, and 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and 12, and 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more. Ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, da, da. Da, ga, dun, da, ga, dun. Ba, ba, bum, ba, da, ga, da. 7, we'll do is we'll put those two kinds of palmas together. We had the straight palma, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, and then we had the syncopated one, ba, ta, can, ta, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, usually in flamenco, what happens is, you have the cuadro, that would be the group of musicians and dancers that are sitting down on the stage. They're playing palmas, and the way they do it is generally, straight palmas are for when the dancer is doing a lot of footwork. And then the syncopated one, pa, pa-dam, pam, is for everything else. When a guitar is playing, when the singer is dancing, or the singer is singing, that's when you have the syncopated. So what we'll do now, we still have solo compás, but now there'll be an added guitar. And so you'll still hear the metronome in the back really playing those strong beats, and then the guitar also playing the rhythm, playing the compás. And we will do 4 compasses of each. Of the straight, 4 compasses, and then 4 compasses of the syncopated. All right, here we go. Okay, almost there. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. And 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. 8, 10. Next compás. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. Straights. 12, 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 10. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. Last compás. 2, 3, 6, 8, 10. Now syncopated. Ba, ba, dam, ba, ba, da, da. Taka, dan, taka, dan. 12, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12, 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 10. And ba, ba, dam, ba, ba, da, da. Taka, dan, taka, dan. All right, again. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. Ba, ba, dam, ba, taka, da, da, taka, da. Ba, ba, dam, ba, da, da, taka, da, taka, da. And ba, ba, dam, ba, ba, da, da, ba, ba, bam, ba, ba, da. And one more. Ba, dam, ba, taka, da. Actually, one more. Ba, ba, dam, ba. We're going to end. 7, 8, 9, 10. Ole. Now what I want to do is actually apply this to a piece of music. So with a piece of music, we are changing the way we play our palmas depending on what's happening. So if you are a new beginner, what I want you to do is try to play palmas as much as you can following me, or if you can only stay straight, that's totally fine. But just try to start getting that rhythm of 12, 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 2, 3, 6, 8, 10. And if you're more experienced, then really pay attention to, why am I going straight or why am I going to go syncopated depending on the music. And you really want to be able to lock in with the guitarist and lock in with the singer to stay in that compás. So this piece of music will have a little bit of everything. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. So ba, da, ka, da, da, ka, dan, da, ka, dan, and ba, ba, da, ba, da, ka, dan, da, ka, dan, and ba, da, ka, dan, da, ka, dan, and ba, da, da, ba, da, ka, dan, da, ka, dan, and 12, and 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, ta, bum, ba, and 12, and 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, ba, da, 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 ba.
El desprecio que me
7, 8, 9,
habla,
10, ba, ba, da, ba, da, 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 ba,
el
ba,
desprecio
da, ba.
que me
7, 8, 9, 10,
habla,
ba,
que
da, da,
corría
da.
por los
Ole, ba,
pelos,
ba, da,
hasta que
ba.
tú te
7, 8, 9, 10, 12,
que corría
3,
por los
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
pelos,
12, and
hasta
2,
que
3,
tú te
7, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10, and ba, ba, da, ba. Taka, da, taka, da, ba. 2, 3, let's go straight. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, and 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, and ba, ole. So what we were just working on right now is the compás, right? Of being able to play palmas to a piece of music. But as you're playing palmas, that idea of having that compás kind of infiltrates itself into your body so that you can use that. It's actually a mind-body connection of being able to play the palmas to get the compás in your mind, in your body, in your soul. So I know a lot of times, like what dancers in the beginning, what they have challenges with is, I can't hear the compás. And that, I say, you know, give yourself a little sense of grace there, and just try to always think about ta-ka-tan, and 12, da-da, da-da, ta-ka-tan, and 12. And just know that some pieces of music that you listen to might not have that driving beat behind that you can lock into. So you just have to select your piece of music a little bit more carefully to figure out, is this something that I can use to practice with? Because that's one useful tool as a dancer, is to actually listen to music or, you know, watch a piece of a video on YouTube and try to play palmas along with it, but really focusing on where is that 12. Okay, so you can totally do it no matter what level you are, whether you're a new beginner, and then of course if you're advanced, then you really can look at all the nuances of different videos and see if you can play along with your palmas. So in our next video, we are going to go into another portion of what makes a great dancer. So we know the first part is you have to have the heartbeat of flamenco in you. The next one is, how do you want to feel as a dancer? But you'll join me in our next video and we'll deep dive in how you want to feel, because how you want to feel is going to come out so much more on how you express yourself. And it also depends on what palo you're dancing, but we will get into that in our next video. But first, I would love to hear from you. I would like to, I hope you can join us inside the free Facebook group that we can talk about your aha moments, or I can answer any of your questions. So please join me inside the Facebook group and do the hashtag Mind, Body, Soul, Flamenco. Okay? So if you're not on Facebook, you can find me on Instagram and use that hashtag as well. All right, so thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.